Good morning, everybody. Welcome back from Salmon Scott Selections here for Thursday, November 3rd. For again today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. We had a nice winner in the NBA with the Clippers team total under 113.5 at minus 115 on BetMGM. Wasn't easy, but the Clippers eventually finished with 109. Money came in on the over for their team total. I have no idea why, and we ended up picking up a winner. So look for the winner here on Thursday. Before today's play, they're going to pivot and talk about some hockey. Look at a matchup between the Islanders and the Blues taking place at around 8 p.m. Eastern time. And for this matchup, going with a plus money play. Going to take the Islanders on the money line at plus 105 on BetMGM. Time recording of 2:30 a.m. Eastern time. Couple reasons why I like the Islanders money line in this spot. First reason, to go through recent form. Both teams are really heading in opposite directions. The Islanders have been really good lately. After a really shaky start to the season, the Islanders have been surging. They've won 4 straight, beat the Rangers, beat the Hurricanes, beat the Avalanche, and beat the Blackhawks. And the Blackhawks aren't a good team. Still have Patrick Kane, still have Jonathan Toews, so they do have a couple of good players. But the Avalanche, defending Stanley Cup champions, the Hurricanes, a really talented roster, and the Rangers, who were a semifinalist last year as they lost to the Lightning in the Eastern Conference Finals. But the point is, the Islanders have done well against good teams lately, and that kind of tells me this team might have turned a corner. And I do think that's definitely leading to this team being a bit undervalued because of their overall record this season. Meanwhile, the Blues, though, have been an absolute train wreck lately. And as the opposite of the Islanders, the Blues got off to a good start. They actually won their first 3 games, and then everything hit the fan because the Blues have lost each of their last 5 games. To make matters worse, each of those 5 losses have been by at least 2 goals. So the Blues have been absolutely brutal for the last 2 weeks, and yet they're favored in this game. I really don't know why that's the case. The Blues are at home, yet they have not been good at home this season. The Blues have lost 3 of their first 4 home games. So I'm really scratching my head as to why the Blues are favored in this matchup. And the stats also support the Islanders. It's not like it's fluky where the Islanders have managed to win some games but have not been great on the stat sheet. The Islanders are really good offensively and defensively, and the Blues are bad at both. The Islanders are averaging 3.6 goals per game, which is 7th in the league. The Blues are averaging just 2.4 goals per game, which ranks tied for last in the league. Defensively, Islanders also really good. Islanders are allowing just 2.3 goals per game, which ranks 3rd in the league. The Blues are allowing 3.25 goals per game, which is the 10th most in the league. So the Islanders are much better at offense, much better at defense, and they're in much better form. I'm really confused why they're plus money in this spot. And the Islanders have also been good in the head-to-head, as New York has won 5 of the last 7 head-to-head meetings. Now, you could argue it's a trap. I believe in traps in some sports more than others, like football, college basketball, for example, college sports in general. Hockey, I don't exactly buy in traps. I do feel like at the end of the day, the Blues are a well-known team. They made the playoffs constantly, and people think they're going to bounce back at home. People keep sleeping on the Islanders. I think this team's actually really good, and I think that after a slow start, you can find yourself getting extra value on this team, but I like what I've seen. Seems like with the new coach, they've really gelled together over the past week, and as a result, I'll take the plus money because I really don't think St. Louis should be favored against many teams right now, especially not an Islanders team that beat the Rangers, Hurricanes, and Avalanche in the span of a week. So play there once again here for Thursday, November 3rd is going to be on the Islanders money line at plus 105 on BetMGM. Bye.